Welcome guys to round 15 of the F1 Championship Series. Sorry that I didn't upload last Friday, I've just been really busy. I'm not even sure if I can get it back onto a Friday schedule now because of my timetable. So I'm going to try and do as much recording I can in one day so then I can have it so then I can have YouTube scheduled to release it every Friday, so then you guys can always watch it. F1 2016 actually comes out next month, so hopefully I get this done just before 2016 releases, so then I can straight away get into a 2016 career mode. And from gameplay footage I've seen, it looks amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun to play. And pretty much, yeah, last race wasn't that great. I can't even remember position last race or what the last race was. I think it was Japan, I do not know. Pretty much we're in 5th position on the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton is just ahead by 16 points from Sebastian Vettel. Nico Rosberg, I have no idea what has happened to him. He was at one stage fighting it out with Lewis, and now he's down 54 points behind. Valtteri Bottas 4th, and we're currently in 5th. Hopefully we can change that around Russia. Now Russia's not a Ferrari track, it's more of a Mercedes and sometimes Red Bull, but that long straight is definitely going to sort of help us. I'm just not sure about the corners, but let's get right into qualifying. Now keep in mind I haven't actually played this game in a long time. It's been whenever I last uploaded that last game, and I'm once again using the controller. I'm finding that the controller is definitely helping us as we hit the wall. I'm finding that the controller is helping with better position victories compared to the always locking up the brakes on the steering wheel, but I'm definitely going to be using the steering wheel for 2016 career mode. I just need to get a new table for my computer because I got a triple monitor set up and it's really annoying moving keyboard and all that as we go wide. Sochi's not one of my favorite tracks. I don't know what it is about it. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I like more of the traditional circuits, which is something. It feels like the FIA are forcing us to start liking these type of circuits. The more traditional circuits, just the history and the atmosphere is a lot better. So yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of this circuit at all. 3 minutes left of quali. And light rain in 10 minutes, so I'm not sure about this race. So I'm really hoping it is a dry race. And whoever this car is ahead needs to get out of the way. And out wide again. Sector 3 is just not my specialty around this track. Oh, Hulkenberg's going to help with the slipstream. 140s. That's nice, but Hulkenberg, seriously, that Mercedes engine, OP. Great. Going down the inside of Hulkenberg. Pretty much screwed up that corner as well because I had to brake early, going out wide. Hopefully we didn't do badly that, and going out wide again. Yeah, Alright, so this lap is pretty much over. I'm just not getting any of the apexes or the braking zones correctly. And yep. So that is our qualifying over. So at this stage we are looking at starting P4, which is fairly nice. I wasn't expecting much higher. I wasn't expecting P1 or P2, so I'm happy with P4, right behind Vettel, so it's going to be an interesting race into the first corner. So far we've got Bottas behind us. And yeah, hopefully we just keep this position as we come across the line. Alright, so we're happy with that position, it looks like. And yeah. So we are P4, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear the talking, but I definitely can, so I'm talking over the commentators. So yeah, Lewis Hamilton is pole position, 1/10 behind, or in front of Nico Rosberg, and then, yeah, I'm not sure what happened. So Vettel's up there with the Mercedes boys in pace, and then we're just a long way down. Alright, so here we are for the race. It's a 21-minute race, well, estimated, if there's no rain. We're doing a one-stop on lap, I reckon, 7. Putting a set of primes on. Hopefully the options aren't destroyed from qualifying. I forgot to check. But yeah, so we have a Red Bull, sorry. It looked like a Toro for a second, but it's a Red Bull directly behind us. And I believe Nico Rosberg is in front of us. So this is going to be definitely a race to the first corner, and hopefully we can make up a few positions. Alright. Lights out, and away we go, and we over-rev our car at the lights. But look at this. Bottas with that Mercedes engine. We're going 3 wide. Catching Vettel quite quickly, actually, and both Rosberg and Hamilton having a little go. I'm going to go down into the corner cut, go out wide, but we get P1. We didn't get any warnings for that thing, so definitely happy about that, but we did lock up into that corner, taking a lot of speed, and now we're the lead. We're leading the race, which is interesting. Definitely did say we were something was going to happen first corner, but wasn't expecting Rosberg and Hamilton to be out wide so far. So now, for the remaining laps of the race, as we corner cut, we need to set a distance between us and Hamilton, because Hamilton is definitely catching us. So we need to set a distance between us, and we also need to get a rhythm going for pace. And this car is not handling to what I want it to. I don't know what's with the brakes. Now they're just feeling really sensitive. As soon as I touch it, I'm losing a lot of speed, which is nice, but now I have to get a new rhythm going for the braking zone. Now Rosberg is having a look on Vettel. And again, we're going out wide. I just cannot get that braking correctly in the first corner. Alright, we have 19 runners in this race, so someone has crashed or something. Still going faster, even though our tyres are starting to degrade a bit. And Hamilton's also coming to the pits, so this is going to be interesting. I've never seen that before on the screen. The time at the... as soon as I come in, that is... oh, maybe I have. Lol. My mistake. I just haven't played this game in a while. So that was a 2.4 second pit stop. Decent stop, so here we go. I think AI have a hard time getting tyre temps up, so we definitely have an advantage over Hamilton. As we put into Rich Mix, seeing what we can do on Hamilton. And he's going to be held up by, I believe that is Jenson Button. .2 seconds. Alright, so if Button can keep him behind. I don't think he will. Not with DRS. Jenson Button's a sitting duck. Now we're going to have to try and get in front of Button ASAP. Alright, Jenson's going into the pits. Wasn't the outlap that I wanted. But now we're right behind Hamilton. And we're going to have DRS on Hamilton. This is going to be really interesting. Hamilton's still having... either he's fuel saving or he's having issues with the temps. I just feel like he's fuel saving, because he was never this slow on the options. He definitely has better acceleration, so I think he may put it back into Rich Mix on the DRS straights. But here we go, we're going to go around the outside. No, he's... and locking up into that corner. And almost... no traction. Wheel spinning. We're going to go down the inside of Hamilton, and that's P1. That's first place. Let's see what we can do with it. As now Hamilton is right behind us. It's going to have DRS as well, so... and that looks like rain that is coming. Alright, so behind us it looks blue skies, but now that is overcast. We are looking to have possible rain towards the end of this race. And he's really close to us. We need to put into Rich. He's going to overtake us even without DRS assist. Almost did a Max Verstappen and kept him behind. And now he's looking down the inside, so we're just going to keep him behind, close the door. Gonna make this car as wide as possible. And that's Rosberg. Rosberg is now caught up to us. Oh, that was a terrible corner. But we're gonna have to do it once again. Hamilton around the outside was not looking at that. I was looking outside as well, so I was not expecting Hamilton to go around the outside. And now Rosberg is on us. This is a three-way. This is 3 cars for 1 position. As we come into the final lap, we're going to have to give it everything. Fuel is marginal. We're going to have to keep watching fuel, but we definitely... The tyres are also starting to go, especially the rear, so we have no rear traction. The temps are probably dropping on the track. Gonna have to short shift, not hit the limiter. Hamilton is right there, so this is definitely interesting. One of the most amazing races I've ever had in this career mode. %, for half a lap. This is really risky. Now Hamilton got to put into standard just for this. Whoa, Hamilton, that was a push up the back. That even scared me. Here we go, we're coming up to the final corners. As we have led this race for since before lap 10. We also led it at the start. Losing the rear, but that doesn't matter. We're going to come across the line and get our second pole, I think. That was a fantastic race. I don't think we would have had it if we went for another lap. But out of nowhere, Ferrari have proven to give us an excellent car, and I believe that is our second race win for the series. I'm not sure, it may even be the first. Definitely something to be proud of. That's going to help us a lot in the driver standings. I believe that might even push us up into 4th. It's going to help out Ferrari. And who DNF'd? Valtteri Bottas. That is what we needed. Valtteri Bottas was ahead of us, so that's 25 points. And yeah, coming from 4th to win the race, definitely something. And Felipe Massa, out of nowhere from 11th, wins the race. And if we go to the drivers, and it's just us, Kimi Räikkönen, exceeding track limits, corner cutting, exceeding track limits. Alright, so, and it looks like it has now started to rain on the track, so we just finished the race in time. That pushes us, or still keeps us in 5th, but 10 points is the difference between us and Bottas. 22 points is the difference between Seb and Hamilton. In terms of constructors, we are now 53 points behind Mercedes, and yeah, that was a race to remember. So guys, I hope you like that. I'm not sure what the next race is. I think it may be Singapore, unless we've already done that. I can't remember. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please smack the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And also follow me on Twitter. I will be putting a poll up what team I should be racing for next season. I'm thinking about racing for Red Bull, but I want to hear your guys' suggestions. Either tweet me, my Twitter will be in the description, or I'll put up a poll and you guys can vote. Until then, I'll see you guys later.